Hi, I'm Eric Lee with Starfish Coaching. Success means many things to many people. But if you break it down to its fundamental meaning, success just means that you're able to achieve your planned outcome. So if you made plans to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year, and you indeed lost 20 pounds, then you were successful in your goals. Now, how does this apply to people? Well, by this definition, successful people are those who can achieve their desired results more often than others. So then, why are they able to do that and many other people can't? In my years of building businesses, achieving goals, and studying successful people, I've come up with a simple formula for success, and I'll share that with you in this video. My formula for success is this: knowledge plus technique plus desire equals success. So with this formula, there are three key ingredients required to have success. Knowledge, you need to know how to do it. This is learning a new skill like painting a wall. You might read and research about how to purchase the right paint and the paintbrush first before you dive into it. Then you need technique. Once you have the knowledge, then you need to master those skills. So you can read all you want about painting, but until you really do it and pick up that paintbrush to paint that wall, you won't have that deep understanding of the nuances of that skill. For instance, you can read thousands of books about riding a bike, but until you actually get on one and experience it for yourself, you won't really know how to ride the bike and master that skill. And the last ingredient is desire. Of course, even if you have the knowledge and technique, if you really don't want to do something, then no matter how good you are at it, you won't carry through with the goal. Now, here's the question. How would you proportionate these three ingredients for optimal success? Out of 100%, what percentage would you assign to knowledge, to technique, and to desire? Is it a third each, or is there one ingredient that is more important than another? Let me tell you a story. There was an African American woman who had it really bad in life, including economic hardship and sexual abuse as a child. She was born in the 1950s in Mississippi from parents who were unmarried teenagers. This was the worst time and place possible to be an African American. She was born poor and definitely had no opportunities in that environment. Her mother then left her shortly after birth, so she had to go live with her grandmother. At 6-year-old, she moved to her father's house in Nashville. As a child, she was always abused. Whether it was at her mother's house or her father's house, they both abused her. She was also abused by other relatives and friends of her mother. She had two siblings, a sister and a younger brother. Her little brother died of AIDS in 1989. In 2003, her sister died of an overdose of drugs. Regardless of these obstacles and harsh environment that she was raised in, this woman found a way to become the most successful woman in the world. She is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is not alone in these stories of overcoming great obstacles in order to achieve success. Richard Branson was dyslexic, and that resulted in poor academic performance in school. Yet, he's one of the most successful business people alive. Michael Jordan was cut from school basketball team, ironic enough, but found a way to become the greatest basketball player, maybe even the greatest athlete ever. So how did they become such a huge success? What do they have that others don't? Well, they had massive desire. This is the most important ingredient for success. In my formula for success, I would argue that it is 100%. Without desire, nothing is initiated. It doesn't matter how good you are at something. If you don't have a reason to do the hard thing required of the goal, you will not succeed in it. Likewise, if your life depended on it, like Richard and Oprah, then you will find a way to get the knowledge and master the technique required to be successful in the goal that you want. So desire is the most important factor for any success. Two quotes come to mind. If there's a will, there's a way. And when you really want to do something, you will find 1,000 ways possible to achieve it. But when you don't want to do it, you will have 1,000 excuses not to do it. So if you're not where you want to be now, then maybe you're not wanting it hard enough. I'm Eric Lee with Starfish Coaching, and I can turbocharge your success.